But yeah, I mean, we'll see. But you know, I think a lot of people like they say a lot of things, but I still believe that they mean I wish it were easier for me to win. Oh, what happened to you? Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, you
Oh
left.
no.
You literally just left the
Oh,
party.
just kicked me out. Yes.
Like of all of Dead by Daylight?
Oh, back to just the menu screen. So I guess invite me
Oh.
back in. See what happens. Hmm, no invite came to me.
Let's restart the game.
Yeah, obviously.
All right.
Oh boy.
You know. And you know, there are people out there who's like, yeah, Sticky just complains. You know, I don't understand how one guy can be like, man, people just need to get better. And like, yeah, stupid whiners, they need to get better. But people like, you know, maybe they're trying their hardest, and maybe it's actually hard. No, I reject your premise.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, and then I'm just calling it like it is. You know, but you know, I really believe in the post I made. If any killer main, if any one of them were to see that video I made last night, all I want you to do is show me when you lose 8 matches in a row. And you can absolutely say, well, like, you suck. No wonder you lose 8 matches in a row. I don't care. Have you ever lost 8 matches in a row? Or 9, or 10, or more? I know you've won 10 in a row. And my point is, yeah, I am absolutely far less than you are. I'm absolutely nothing compared to you and your 10,000 hours and the fact that you do this for a living. Also, I would not want to try to cover Debo Samuel. That would not be like, you know, I'd like to meet him and shake his hand. I'd be like, hey, you're Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
You're what every wide receiver should be in the NFL. But you know, I don't think Debo Samuel would be like, you know, now if I'm like, hey, I want to play in the NFL, but there's no NFL. Like, Dead by Daylight, they talked about it a while ago, like, hey, would you want to go into this mode or this mode? And there were people who were like, yeah, I would like to just play games and like, of course, and I still say it, like, yes, of course, I would try hard, but like, maybe there needs to like, I don't know. I don't know how many hours I have in the game. I have a lot of hours, but I don't have anywhere near the hours of one of the mainline streamers. And by me, I'm pretty sure I have more than 5,000 hours. You back?
Yeah, I'm here. I am
I do not see you as in Dead by Daylight. Like,
here. Really?
yeah, you can try to send me an invite or join my game, but it does not know that you were here.
That's real weird. Extremely weird.
So there's not like a, you know, MMR I guess was supposed to like separate them, and maybe MMR is broken. It certainly seems to be why
Did you get
some
my
people are
invite
having
or
such a.
no? Did you still not get my
I did
invite?
not get your invite. I guess we got to try it again. I don't know why.
Let me see something here.
Are you doing a thing? Do you want before I restart? You want to wait?
No, it's being weird. Like it's not even showing me Yeah, it's not even. It's me. It's not on my end.
Okay.
Try resetting again. Definitely something on my. That
You
didn't
know.
work. Oh.
But
Alright.
did you fix it?
No. Tried to. There we go. Quit that. Start.
Well, maybe you separate it by like, hey, if you played this many thousand hours, then you play these guys. And you play that many thousand hours. And then they're like, but then all I do is play the other streamers. I'm like, well, you know, you can't, you know, you can't play Madden on easy mode and then be mad at the people you know. Like, hey, I'm just working you. I'm working you for my entertainment. Because I'm not a computer on easy mode. I'm easy mode, I promise. You're gonna kill me. But you're basically saying, get good. And, again, we're not having the worst night ever. We're not. I haven't updated those stats. Maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah. That was nights ago. We've had far worse things.
Six and 5, so we might have a 500 night because we're playing one more, but 500 is not bad. I am one below 500.
Well,
You know,
compared to what
but
you've
people
been
talk
doing,
about-
that's pretty.
It's way better. It's way, way better. But people are like, well, we only play this way because the killers are weak, and we play differently. And then I play, watch any of the last 3 nurse games I've had. That nurse isn't like, wow, I'm so glad I'm a nurse. I'm going to play and go for 12 hooks. I got 4 hooked, 4K'd with 5 gens both times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, I don't want to hear you try to pretend that there's a world where you would be nicer. If and you're not being nice. The problem is you still know. What you want is you want to know you're going to win. Oh yeah, no, I got the win. I can play nicer because I still know I'm going to win. It's like playing football against one of my kids. They don't play high school ball, for the record. What was this? You might let them run close behind you, and you might let them get nearby. And it's even more fun because look, I can make these young men look foolish, and I'm having fun, and I'm winning because I'm playing people who are not up to my level. That is the very reason there should be levels, and you should play people who are at your level. And yeah, I aspire. I really do. I want to be that good. I watch Aaron, and I watch Noob, and I watch True Talent, and I watch Dowsey, and I watch Ots, and I'm like, man, they're just so good. They're just so good. How are they doing that? And I try to emulate it. And on one hand, I'm like, well, yeah, but they're playing on these super fast computers. I'm sitting here and again, this Xbox is way better than the previous version. Oh, I'm not even readied up. This Xbox is way better than that previous version. But
for the record, you have 198 days and 20 hours.
So 190 days.
98.
And how many? 98 hours?
198 days, 20 hours.
So 190 times 24 plus 90.
No,
I thought I had
198.
Yeah. 198 times 24 plus 20. I still don't have 5,000 hours. So I should not be playing people who have 10,000 hours. I don't know how many hours I don't, but and again, I also feel like if you're gonna if you're gonna feed me, to these high value streamers, I swear to goodness, if okay, there it is. If you're gonna feed me to these guys for their entertainment, at least give me some scope. Like, oh hey, like when we play a Prestige 100 someone, I'm like, well, it's a Prestige 100 Blight. I'm gonna lose to that guy. I still don't know why I'm playing a Prestige 100 Blight, but at least I can gauge it. So like, if when Sam Houston plays Alabama, they know how that's gonna go. The Sam Houston coach isn't like, this is our year, boys.
Yeah.
And Alabama knows how this is gonna go. But no one expects it to go any other way, and no one says like, stupid Sam Houston, they're a bunch of idiots. They don't mock Sam Houston, and you shouldn't, because those young men, like they basically offer themselves up to get beat up on by future NFL stars, so that their school can receive some sort of income, and they can bring in any kind of talent and help anybody out.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, as and they usually, behavior seems pretty transparent. They release stats.
Mm-hmm.
I am interested now if the ratio is where they want it. Is I can't see how. I can't see how the game can maintain a healthy community of survivors
Mm-hmm.
if it lacks a degree of fun to it. And yeah, it doesn't always mean escaping factor of fun, but even in that last game, I just kind of got camped and tunneled out. 4,000 points. That's not fun. Like, that's not fun, and that's not, again, it's not the killer's job. It's the developer's job to make the game fun. And if the stats are showing like even more losses for the survivors at this point than that 40% number, then the game is becoming less fun for survivors. And how do you maintain a community of survivors? You need four of them,
by the way.
Play the game.
Okay, I see, like, there's a gen there. Is that you? No.
I'm creeping my way.
I'm near main building. There is a gen I want to get. I'm on a hill gen with another gamer using Prove Thyself. And it is Onryo.
She's my favorite. Love Dawn.
Well, she's the weakest killer in the game. Except for all the stats and all the kills and all the losses. But all that matters... Whoa!
Ha ha ha. You gotta beat a Coast Girl. Oh, distortion went off for some reason. Chase to your left.
Yeah, I got bomb too.
Chase coming.
She got a pallet there. I gotta go.
Yes, you do. Oh, little dead hard action. Go, go, go,
Gotta go. Did that gen get done? Did you get it done?
No. Taking the chase.
You did it, Ben. You did it, Ben.
Oh! There's a back here where I am. There's a glowing totem. Glowing totem. By
Okay.
a locker.
Is it by that weird square-shaped thing?
No, it's back where I am by a locker.
Okay.
Like it's right behind, behind me on the other side of the wall by a locker. Yeah, she found it.
So she's over there for you?
Yeah.
She went right back to you. She
Yep.
wants heals. She wants heals, man. I gotta do it. She's on the totem, though. That's good. I imagine that's devoured? Well, you got it, whatever you did. I think she DCs now, if I'm right. Come back over here. Come up. We'll heal you too. We'll reset.
I'm not a death again.
Because, like, no one's in chase, so we're in a decent spot. I got
Yeah.
you.
I gotta find a gen.
Oh, you got it.
Where's the gen?
Okay. There's
How's the
not one
gen?
here, main building? Oh my goodness. We did all the gens on this side. That's... Oh, it's on the other side, Ben. It's on the other side of this map, but it's the last one here. We gotta do, we gotta do gens over there.
Oh, because there's just the one left over here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run over here.
They trapped me. Oh, I see a gen. I see a gen.
I'm running her. She left me. She left me. They're on a gen. Are you on a gen over there too?
Well, we're on different gens. Oh, she's here with me.
Where are you? I couldn't find. There you are. I got you.
Jack.
I'm going to your gen.
No, she's kicking the gen. You just revealed auras by kicking the gen. I'm back to my gen.
No, that wasn't us. That wasn't us. Still not us.
The camera is just over your left shoulder on the other side of that rock. Not camera, TV. Sorry.
There's that. I'm gonna take a heal. I've earned it. And then I can help out with that gen over there.
I'm gonna go find another gen just to be working another gen.
Yep, I'm gonna reload my toolbox too. But we're in good shape. We're in good shape.
I think.
There she is on that gen.
Gotta be another gen back here. Here it is. Found the other gen back here in the back corner.
Yeah. She can kind of finish it though. She's got it. Gonna check something. Oh wow, so close.
Why did I think that was the last gen? What's wrong?
Okay, no glowy totem on this side. You got the door right there by you?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the other door. I don't know about Noah. I looked at one totem, it was not lit.
Yeah.
She's right here.
Oh look, she had the greatest perk ever.
I'm running toward the door.
My door?
Yep.
No, this way, this way, this way. Come this way.
I'm thinking no, Ed. I'm thinking no, Ed. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Was it? No, we got it.
No.
Ended the night on a win. That's good. I still don't have an endgame unhook. Yeah, she's out too. So, I will also say this. We had survivors who were doing gens.
Yeah. Man, the killer stats didn't even show up on my scoreboard.
This is toxic. I gotta be honest, this is toxic. Why not just get out? Are you gonna let her kill you? Man, they're 360ing her. This is, okay. Oh, she gotta let her have the hook. There it is. That is not toxic, I take it back. She gave her the, oh, but Onryo doesn't want your pity kill.
No. How dare you?
She offered just for the record.
No. But that's toxic.
All right.
Don't give me a pity kill, that's toxic.
What exactly is
An
not
error has
toxic?
occurred.
You know what I mean?
The game wasn't able to
Toma
save your
cuidado
profile
por aí.
during the game.
Eu te dou
Yeah,
cobertura.
my game's having all kinds of.
Well, I mean, that was the last one of the night. Let me figure out what we're really looking at. Okay, there's the map. Here's the killer.
Yo, little.
Watch out, Ben. You're at 40% against Onryo. You're gonna get her buffed.
Uh-oh.
And that was our 6 out of 21 matches where 2 of us got out. We're at 28% as a 2-man. That's it. It's the worst thing in the game when survivors escape. It's just terrible. Should never happen. I finished at 500. You finished at 4 and 8. And the team finished at 7 and 5. That was easily the best night we've had in recent memory. I'm gonna even do this. I'm gonna copy these stats, and I'm gonna say best night since what was it? 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. The 11th, the 4th, the 25th. Since February 25th. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, if we have a winning record, like even if we're like 2 and 1 or anything like that, like it'll be a better night because it's a winning night. But I just wanted to put somewhere off to the side, like, hey, the team had a winning night. Every win I have that you don't is a win where I got out because you died for me. Because I have 2 more wins than you do, and you have 2 extra losses. Again, I swear I didn't call my brother and be like, "Hey, I had a really bad night. Will you come play?" And like, it's just, I still don't like. You get, for a guy who has distortion, you get like, I think I don't know if it's just like they well, first off, whenever you're hooked, it's almost over right then because killers, I don't know what you do. Are you teabagging? Like, killers love tunneling you more than anything. Like they have your name somewhere, they have a picture of you, but you get tunneled a lot.
I don't know. It just seems like it. I don't actually know. Like, I don't know. But if you're on a gin, you're eventually gonna be found. If you go for unhooks, you're eventually gonna be found. Sometimes it's dumb luck. Dumb luck.
Well,
it's fine.
this really is like the best night we've had since that epic 2-12 night. The game conditioned us like, oh hey, I don't have any right to complain. Like
Yeah, 509. Like that is. Yeah, it's always nice to have money. Yeah. I've said that in the past. You just got to be happy.
I got 40%.
The game wants me to do.
I would if I play 10 games and I win 4 of them, I'll be like, yeah. Then I go 4 and 6, and I'd be like 40% night. But 0 and 6, that's not a thing.
No. Again, sometimes you can't fix stupid. You fix stupid plays. I understand the developers like, how are we supposed to help this game if you but there's also an aspect of just making the game fun.
Well, I think we, at least tonight, we did a pretty. I don't know. You guys can tell us in the comments. Yes, we have powerful emotions, but we tend to listen even if we don't like what we hear. I think we did a good job of calling, like, we shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. I messed up here. Like, when I tried to YOLO the gen, and I learned from it. So against Ghostface, I tried to greed the gen, and Ghostface was like, well, I'll kill you. You're right here. Against Onryo, I was much more like, I did not just assume she was going to keep chasing me. And I got out against Onryo, and I did not get out against Ghostface. So I think we did a pretty good job of, calling out things we needed to do better, admitting when we weren't going to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'll also say this: the killer determines the pace and fun of the game, and that is contrary to what I know some people think. But if the killer is camping and tunneling, the game is not fun, and the killer is the one who decides whether or not he's going to camp and or tunnel. This is not me condemning camping or tunneling. I camp and tunnel, but I am not playing for anyone's amusement, and they don't have to play for mine either. But there are games that I lose. It's only about 40%, but I lose 40% of the time. As Survivor, I can't lie. I'm looking at my stats right here. Maybe I am lying. I closed it already. DVD. Despite some really, really epically bad nights over the weeks, I'm still at 43% and Ben is still at 46%. And the team is at 59%, almost 60. No, 58%, almost 59. And it's still a lot. We one of us, when we play together, one of us usually gets out. And that's the thing. So, I guess you kind of look at it with a grain of salt and you're like, well, until your average is really, like, if you go 8-0 and then you go 0-8, like I can imagine you are frustrated over the losses, but you still had as many wins as losses. And you know what more do you want? You know what are you asking for? For me, what I'm asking for is an effort. Like the more I think about the idea you had, where the entity is trying to control the pace of the game. You know, but I already know that what the devs want, and this is the weird thing. The devs want 2 people to die every game. And if you're playing Survivor and you're not Swift, again, Swift will break it, but Swift is the only way to really assure you're going to get out. And I'm talking 4-man Swift, like clock call-outs, competition, like that can be powerful. But you know, I've seen 4-man Swifts get 4K'd by a plague. You know, it's not insane. And I'm talking about solo queue and making solo queue. And if you go in solo queue and you know the game wants 2 of us to die, you inherently have to say to yourself, am I willing for that to be me? Now again, like last night I was epically ticked off. But nobody was getting out. Nobody but the killer was having fun. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I gotta be honest. If I play 6 games and I never get out, but 2 people get out every game, I can probably admit that I would still be upset that I'm not escaping, but at least someone's escaping. It's not 6 4Ks straight, you know? But then there are streamers who are like, no, I'm angry because I can't get 54Ks in a row, or 53Ks in a row. You're asking potentially 5 times 4 is 20. You're asking 200 players to lose. And you not.
Yeah, and just be happy with that. But didn't you have fun chases?
And I think that's ridiculous. Now, if you get a 50K streak, am I impressed? Do I want to know what you did? Absolutely. But I'm irate because I went 0-6. I don't think anyone has any business being angry that they didn't go 50-0.
Yeah.
It's a very different scenario.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the things align, but I'm glad that I was able to get out. I'm glad the team was able to get out. Ben had some escapes, and there'll be a night when I go 4-8 and he goes 6-5. It's pretty cyclical like that. One of us just has the yips. We always get seen. We're always caught, and it tends to go in bulks, right, bro?
Yeah, that's why these last 3 weeks were rare. One of us is at least having a decent night. And that goes back to the overall team record was so good for so long because it's the combined wins, really. At least one of us escapes and goes win column then. So.
And the killer might have won also. The killer might be like, well, I got a 3K. You can call it whatever you want. I won.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't argue with him.
Yeah. It's just our personal stats. When I, team 2, had to do what one of us got out, so. We've kind of, which we've discussed in the past, you know, like, theoretically, mathematically, it's not, but we count it escapes it, so usually.
Yeah. If we counted, if we wanted, like, I don't know what our record would be if we only counted wins as when 3 of the survivors got out. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at just these what did we play, 10 games? I don't know. I'd have to look at these and be like,
I'm gonna guess like I'm saying somewhere between 20 to 30%.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. And you know, again, you can scoff at me like, well, then get good. I'm like, man, I can only loop so well. I can actually do gens. but I can't loop and do gens at the same time. One of us tends to get out usually. Like we've had a really terrible couple months, but one of us usually gets out because when I'm in chase, I know at least Ben's on a gen. I know he's on a gen. And it gives me motivation. I run harder. I run more effectively because I feel like Ben's on the gen. I just got to give him another second, a little more time. He'll get the gen done. There's nothing more discouraging to me than looping, and whether it's a 10-second chase or a 10-minute chase. I've never had a 10-minute chase. And I go down and I look at the HUD and there's no gen progress on any of the HUDs. It's just the most heartbreaking thing in the world. Because I feel like they're like, you can do whatever you want. We're not gonna, we're not only not gonna help you, we're not actually helping us either.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
it
ultimately goes, there's only so much we can do. Really can't control. We can only do
But
so
I think,
much to...
yeah, I agree.
Still a lot of losses.
Yeah. Well, so things I'm gonna do if you're playing, it's very different. But if I'm playing solo and I lose 3 matches in a row, I'm done. I'm not playing. I'll play killer. I'll win 4 out of 10 matches, and then that'll keep me from getting like really really fed up. You know, I might have an 8-game losing streak with killer. I don't know. I'd have to look. But I don't think I have a 9-game or a 10. Like they're not common. And they're usually followed up by like epically good win streaks. Believe it or not, like I finished Billy 8-0 and I'm 2-0 with Doctor. So I'm on a 10-game winning streak as killer so far.
Nice.
You know? So the other thing I'm going to do is if I lose, I'm going to start like, okay, how did I play? And those are things I can try to work at. But I thank you guys for watching. By all means, throw down tips, comments, whatever you want. Even if you want to be mocking, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind conversation. I don't mind. You know, people exercising their right to share their opinion. I may not agree with you. I may even have hurt feelings, but I appreciate it nonetheless. It's nice to communicate with others. So we'll see you tomorrow, and have a great night.